Hello everyone, my name is Maisha, and today we'll be exploring and discussing two concepts in quantitative research, validity and reliability. Now these principles ensure our research is meaningful, credible, and valuable. Here I will explain what they mean, why they matter, and how we can ensure validity and reliability within our research. We're also going to touch on potential biases that can affect concepts, and I'll give you practical examples along the way to aid in further understanding. So, what is validity? Well, validity refers to how well a test or research method measures what's supposed to measure. So, in simpler terms, does your research tool like surveys or tests capture the variable or concept that you're studying? So, for usage and purpose, in quantitative research, validity ensures that your findings and conclusions are based on accurate measurements. So, for example, if you're researching student engagement, your measurement tool should capture true engagement, not just test scores or participation. There are different types of validity, which include content validity, which asks, does the measure cover full range of the concept being studied? Your construct validity is going to ask, is the tool measuring the intended theoretical construct? The criterion related validity is going to ask, can the measure predict or correlate with an external criterion? So for example, if you create a test to assess students' problem solving skills, the test should include a variety of tasks that reflect real world problem solving skills and scenarios, not just abstract questions. The benefits to this ensure validity allows us to confidently make inferences on the data that we collect. Without validity, the data essentially is meaningless because it doesn't measure what we think it is. Indication features indicate one sign of good validity is when multiple researchers or participants agree that the measurement truly reflects the concept that's being studied. This means that your tool has passed scrutiny and is grounded in relevant theoretical frameworks. So, as it pertains to reliability, and what is reliability? Well, reliability refers to the consistency of a measurement tool, whether it produces stable and consistent results over time or across different observers. Reliability is essential because it means that if you were to repeat your study under the same conditions, you'd get the same results. This consistency builds trust in your findings. There's also various types of reliability, which include test-retest reliability. So, does the tool produce the same results over time? Your inter-rater reliability reflects in a way that says, do different researchers or observers produce the same results when using the same tool? Your internal consistency reliability asks, are there items in a test survey consistent with one another? So, for example, if two different teachers observe the same classroom and rate the same student engagement, inter-rater reliability would ensure that their test scores are similar, confirming the consistency of the measurement. The benefits to this are high reliability ensures that your findings do not result from random or unpredictable factors. It gives credibility to your data because it's consistent and dependable. Your insurance features indicate one way to check reliability is by conducting pilot tests. If your survey or instrument yields consistent results across multiple trials or raters, you have higher confidence in its reliability. Now, the importance of validity and reliability in quantitative research really focuses on questions like, why are validity and reliability so important? Without them, your research is not trustworthy. Imagine conducting a study on the effects of a new teaching method but using unreliable tests that give different results every time, or worse. Imagine using a valid test but one that doesn't actually measure the teaching method's impact. In both cases, your conclusions would be flawed. Here's why these concepts is so important. Validity ensures accuracy. If you're measuring the right thing, your findings actually represent what you're studying. Reliability ensures consistency. Your findings can be reproduced and trusted because they aren't affected by random errors or subjective biases. Both together build the integrity of your research. So here's how we ensure validity and reliability as the researcher. As researchers, it's our responsibility to ensure that findings are valid and reliable. So here's a couple ways that you can do that. Ensure validity using well-established measurement tools that have already been validated by other researchers. Conduct pilot studies to refine your tools before they actually begin the study. Ensure content validity by involving experts in your field to review your research instruments. Ensuring reliability. You can do this by making sure that your research instruments have been tested and shown to provide consistent results. Tools that are frequently used in other studies prove its reliability. Use clear and consistent protocols for data collection to reduce variability in how measurements are taken. If possible, conduct retest procedures to check if your tools give consistent results over time. Recognizing and addressing biases. Understanding potential researcher biases. Your own beliefs and perspectives can affect how you research tools, collect data, and interpret findings. Be aware of sampling biases. Make sure your sample represents the population you're studying to avoid skewed results. Use blind or double-blind procedures. When possible, this helps reduce the chance of influencing your participants or their responses. Some examples of the differences between validity and reliability. Just to help clarify the difference between the concepts, I'll provide a couple of examples. Imagine you're conducting a survey to measure student stress levels. If the survey has high reliability but low validity, the results will be consistent, reliable every time you administer it, but might not accurately measure stress, lacking validity. For instance, your survey might consistently measure anxiety about exams, but fail to capture other forms of stress like social or family-related stress. If the survey has high validity but low reliability, it will measure the right concept, stress, in this scenario, but the results will be inconsistent across different times or respondents. This would indicate that your tool isn't stable and cannot be trusted to yield the same results in different contexts. So just to recap, in quantitative research, validity and reliability are like two sides of the same coin. Without validity, your research may not measure what you think it's measuring. Without reliability, even invalid measurements won't be consistent. As researchers, we must strive to ensure that our tools and our methods are both valid and reliable to produce findings that are truly advanced in knowledge. By being aware of potential biases and implementing checks for both validity and reliability, we can strengthen the impact of our research and contribute meaningful insights to our fields. I truly thank you for your time, and I look forward to your questions and thoughts on how you can apply these concepts to your research.